Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It is me, CaniSports, and welcome to the double upload weekend. If you guys smash over 2,000 likes on this video, we will have the season finale today. Yes, I am very excited to get in this episode because it's a really special one which I never had before. 3 games against one team in one episode. It is Arsenal, and we have to play against them in the Champions League quarterfinal and in the BPL. Here you can see Borussia Dortmund, Sevilla, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Wolfsburg and Bayern are still in the Champions League. I would love to get into the semi-final or into the final. That would be amazing. So let's see what our team can do. In the last episode, I've asked you assistant coaches which position you think we need to change at the start of the next season. And most of you have said that it should be the striking position. So thank you guys, thank you assistant coaches so much for letting me know what we should do in the next season starting off. And now it's time for this game. We have to win against Arsenal, and we are playing at home. Our fans were ready, the cup is ready, I was ready, the team was not ready because I had to play with a really improvised team because my stamina was down on many players, and I had to put up a team that you would not accept. Do you guys remember me having Magellan joining into the team last episode? He's now in the team. He is making his debut in the Champions League quarter-final, and we do start off with Danny Ings, who has a shot which is so close to being the first goal in this one. Now Roberto Firmino with the pass to Henderson. Henderson over to Danny Ings, 45th minute, right before half-time. This would be perfect timing. Passing it to Emre Can. It gets deflected off Peter Cech, and here it is, Roberto Firmino again. He picks up the mistake of the defense and he scores 1-0 for Liverpool. We are now on a good way to make our way into the semi-final. Really good goal right there from Roberto Firmino. I was not expecting it to happen. Take a look at this. Emre Can with the shot, and then 2 defenders messing it up, and then on top of that, this shot of Firmino going through the legs of Cech. I was not expecting that at all, and I'm sure they did not expect that as well. Alexis Sanchez with the pass to Campbell. Campbell with 2 chances, but Dragowski gets to it. Now though, it's Arsenal once again on the attack. It is a pass over to Kieran Gibbs. He does have someone in the middle. Decides to pass it over to Walcott. Walcott now cutting inside to pass 2 players. And Gibbs, the left back, scores such a goal. I mean, like, come on, man. Please, just at least let it be someone who could actually take that shot with his right foot. Like, what the hell? Kieran Gibbs is in the attack all the time. Now he has another chance. Pass it over to Walcott. And that shows you he is not a striker. He should have taken that shot by himself, and it could have been 2-1 for Arsenal. Now Magellan on the ball, passing it into the middle. Roberto Firmino does see Danny Ings. That was the big opportunity to win this match, but he decided to just rush it instead of taking one touch and then smashing it into the far post. But no, man, I sucked at this match. Honestly, I was not expecting Arsenal to play that well. Now they have gotten a slight advantage above us because they have scored an away goal. Someone in the comments of the last episode has said that I have ended Riedewald's career. Like, come on. He is 77 rated. He's playing every single time when the reserves team is playing, and that is enough playing time. Trust me, that's at least 20 matches that he played this season, and that's good enough for a youngster like him, in my opinion. Dragowski needs a new contract. 75 rated goalkeeper. At the start he was growing really fast, and now he just doesn't, which really upsets me because I was planning to make him my first team goalkeeper at some point because I know he's an exciting prospect and he can get up to like an 86 or 87. That would have been amazing, but it seems like his growth has stopped, just as the same it is with Emre Can. Eden Hazard is not happy with his position at Chelsea. It seems like he wants to leave the team. He might have been successful in the first season. He might be successful in this one as well, but he's just not happy with his position in the club. Maybe he just wants to leave the BPL. And it seems like it's the same thing that is happening in real life. There have been a lot of rumors of Eden Hazard moving over to Real Madrid. He even liked a post on Instagram which connected him to Real Madrid in a rumor, and that really seems like he is hinting towards a transfer over to Real Madrid, or he's trying to force it, because I'm sure Chelsea do not want to let him go. Now, the time has come to play against Arsenal in the BPL, and I had to play Canos. Like, oh man, my team was down on stamina in many positions, and I was forced to play my reserves team twice in order to be able to play my first team against Arsenal in the second leg of the Champions League. And that is a very big game. I have to win that one. Roberto Firmino with a chance once again. It is Cech making a save, but so far we had 2 attacks which also were offside. But now Alexis Sanchez on the left, the guy that I can't stop with his dribbling. He's passing it over to Walcott. Great turn! And an even better shot by Theo Walcott, who is currently also playing for Arsenal in the striking position in real life. It seems like they are not really happy with Olivier Giroud, which is not really surprising, but Walcott is doing a good job on FIFA right now. And look at this now. Arsenal are fouling me. They are taking me down twice with Roberto Firmino. In the end, he's getting injured, which really bothered me, but luckily he stood up once again. Now I'm on the ball. Ramsey is tackling Milner. That should be a red card, surely. He tackled him from behind. It should be a red card. Come on, referee. Do not... Are you actually serious, ref? That was a red card. That was an assault on Milner. It should have been a red card for Ramsey, and it should have been an advantage now for Liverpool. But it did not happen. Now Vito Andrade on the ball. The youngster that has had a great impact on our team lately, and he gets taken down again. Chambers with the tackle, and he didn't even get a yellow card. That really started to piss me off. Now Canos gets the ball, and the referee blows the whistle. Like, what the hell? Is this game rigged? Did Arsenal pay the ref? Because otherwise I cannot explain why the hell I just keep on getting fouled, or every single time I get the ball off my opponent in a normal way, I get a foul. Like, it makes no sense. And now it's Liverpool starting a new attack in the 80th minute. Henderson with a pass to Roberto Firmino. Firmino looking for his teammate Danny Ings, passing it over to Vito Andrade. They are making a run inside. Vito Andrade cuts inside by himself. And that is just too easy for Cech. Once again, he is not even flinching. Cech is just on point in these matches. And we are now in the 90th minute. Oxlade-Chamberlain cutting inside, and I just couldn't stop him. My defending just sucks. Like, come on, man. Why am I so bad at defending? And after all the bad calls the ref has made, now Arsenal have gotten their way. A victory for them, a loss for Liverpool, and 3 points that we desperately needed. Because if we now, after this match, take a look at the league table, you will see that we just are not in a good position, and that really bothers me, because we could drop down to the 5th spot and be in a Europa League spot in the next season. That would... oh my god, I do not want to imagine the scenes that would be happening if that goes on. Now Dragowski accepts the contract offer, which is always a good thing to see, because sometimes youngsters will not accept being an important first team player and not being a crucial first team player. The last match against Arsenal was terrible in the BPL. The referee was just taking the side of Arsenal, and it seemed like the game was just against me. The first match in the Champions League quarterfinal ended 1-1, and that is a slight advantage for Arsenal. So if we do win this match, we will go through into the next round of the Champions League, which would be the semi-final. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. You can see they have some great players: Alexis Sanchez, Özil, Verratti, and Laporte also in the centre-back position. But Verratti and Ramsey are not really the strongest centre midfielders, so Matic should be able to deal with them when he's up in a one-on-one situation. His strength should be helping us out big time. Now Liverpool is coming up with this starting lineup: Benteke, Sturridge, Coutinho, Marco Reus and Markovic in the attack, and with Matic the defending is starting in our team. Now Benteke is chasing Koscielny. He gets the ball and he gets taken down, and the referee doesn't blow the whistle. Like, what? How is that not a foul? It should be a red card as well, because he would have been through on goal. And after all these mistakes, or at least in my opinion, I know there will be people in the comments saying, oh, he got the ball, blah blah blah. I don't care, man. In that moment I really thought it was a foul. It should have been a foul, and just because of that, we are now much more aggressive, and Marco Reus does hit the post. It would have been a goal that could have taken us into the semi-final. Matic trying a shot from a very similar position which he took against Barcelona and scored an amazing goal. Now it's a pass over to Sturridge, and he gets taken down by Laporte and gets injured, and there is still no foul to be seen. The referees are just not giving any foul. Yes, Laporte did touch the ball, but still it was at least a really bad tackle which injured our player. So in real life as well, if you do get the ball but still injure a player, the referee does blow the whistle and give you a foul in some certain cases. And in that one, I think it should have been one. And now I'm making the tackle, and the referee straight away gives a freaking foul just because Matic is just too strong. Origi, and then Danny Ings, like, come on, 89th minute already. I need this goal. Roberto Firmino on the ball, and he loses it against Verratti. 90th minute. We are out. We are out of the Champions League. I couldn't believe it. How did I not win this one against Arsenal? How did I not get into the semi-finals of the Champions League? I am seriously disappointed. I really think that if we would have had our first team in the first match that we played against Arsenal, if we wouldn't have had those stamina problems, we definitely could have beaten Arsenal and gotten into the next round of the Champions League, but we didn't. The referees were against us, and basically we are now out of the Champions League, and there is only still the Champions League spot to go for in the BPL. Manchester City is right behind us. Only one game that we lose and they win, they will be taking over. So I'm really terrified of losing my 4th spot to Manchester City, because we all know how good of a team they are. They even have James Rodriguez and Kevin De Bruyne in their team. They have many good players like Aguero, and they could definitely take up the 4th spot of the league. Arsenal are on the same amount of points as we are, so we could drop into the 3rd place as well. That would be a kind of a good redemption just for the Champions League matches that we played. But Daniel Sturridge and Christian Benteke, one of these will leave us in the next season, and you guys will see our new striker. Hopefully it will be a good one. I will go for the biggest strikers out there, trust me. I want to get some really high rated players in there, because Benteke and Sturridge are already 85 rated, and I need someone better than that. I really hope you guys are looking forward to the season finale, which will be out today if you guys smash 2,000 likes. Because of the bad performances of the team in this episode, I will have no player of the episode in this one. Everyone just basically sucked. I sucked. Yeah, man. Maybe many of those things that I called fouls were not really fouls, but in the heat of the moment, obviously, you will take sides with your team and think that you got fouled, but I don't know, man. In some position I really thought that the referee was against us, and it really hurt our team. Hopefully in the next episode it will not happen. Hopefully we'll still keep our Champions League position. Thank you assistant coaches for watching. See you on the next video.